boy Nathan. So how are you feeling?
I'm good, you know. That was a good performance.
It was a good performance. I enjoyed it.
I had fun on stage. I haven't performed for a little while, and what was really fun about today is obviously I did a couple of the old songs like Come Into My Room and Give Out My Love, but I was really road testing the new songs, and that was the fun part as well. Like,
I think you got some good vibes from the tracks.
no,
you could see the audience was like in tune.
Definitely, and what I liked as well, everyone was vibing, but also there's songs where people were listening intently as well, which was really good. So I'm really happy with it. Yeah.
So you've been away for a minute. So what have you been working on?
It's been a transitional period for me, to be honest with you, man. I had to shed a couple of things like switch management and all of that stuff, and kind of found myself, because after I did X Factor and everything like that, I kind of wanted to find myself.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I'm saying? And that's kind of what I've been doing, just taking time to get everything right. I feel like I've been doing music since 2004.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I've done a lot in the industry. So for me, it was time to take stock of like all of the experiences I've had, and then just come fresh. And it's just been so refreshing. So refreshing.
And for those that don't know, so when you did X Factor, you got to judges' houses. I think it was when Nicole Scherzinger was there.
Yep.
So what was that whole experience like for you?
Do you know what? I enjoyed it, man. I thought it was wicked. Like, and a lot of people even now say, well, you shouldn't have done it. And I don't think there's not another dimension that exists that I wouldn't have done it in.
Yeah.
The person that I am, I always would rather take a risk and make the decision to try something. Because if I didn't do it, I would have always thought,
what if?
Yeah, definitely. So I'd have rather have done it and say that I did it. And people say that, you know, whatever fix or it didn't go the right way it's supposed to go. Cool, you learn from that. Do you know what I'm saying?
But it's good exposure for you as well.
Exactly. I did it to learn. And to be honest with you, like, I wanted the exposure, but I wanted the exposure musically. So when I didn't get past the final shows and didn't really get to showcase my talent, really, I didn't want the exposure. I didn't want the exposure just for being on telly.
Yeah.
I want the exposure of like exposing my music and what I do.
People remembering, wow, that guy was talented.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So from it wasn't that, I didn't really feel the need to kind of try and jump off the back of it, because for me, music has always been organic, and what I try to use the X Factor for is organically showing millions of people what I do, and then taking it from there organically. So where I'm at now, I can do the same thing, just organic.
And obviously you've been doing music for such a long time, so what keeps you motivated, because it can be a very tough industry?
The industry's mad, but for me, I will always do music until I don't love it no more. Until I don't love actually trying to actually touch people with music and people singing my songs and making a new song and being in the studio, mixing, writing, all of this stuff. And obviously in the meantime as well, I've been writing for other people, been writing with Wretch on Wretch's album, did some stuff with Becky, did some Alicia Dixon's album that just came out, I'm on that. Aston Marigold's album from JLS, I'm working on that as well. So I've been doing a lot of writing with other people as well. So it's just, I just love music. I'm gonna do it until I don't do it, until I don't love it anymore.
So like, for anyone that wants to, get into the industry, what advice would you give them?
I would say persistence is key, and right now I think the best thing you can do is create your own wave. Like, create your own wave, use as much platforms as you can, SoundCloud, Twitter, Instagram, and create your own wave.
And I think as well, because when obviously you came out in 2004, we didn't have all of those platforms.
We did not have that.
So now I suppose it's kind of easier. There's like no excuse to just get yourself out there.
If I came out this like now, like this is what I'm saying. That's why I'm very happy and very excited about what's to come in it. I've just been taking time to get the music right so it can be organic. I don't want it to be kind of like gimmicky or trying to, like, I'm just making music for the right reasons. Now my jams is just jams. It's just songs that I love making, love singing, and that's what I want to sell to the people, because it is easier to sell to the people now. It's easier for people to pick up the music. So
you don't need to be like knocking on record labels' doors anymore.
I was selling white labels of Come Into My Room, like the records, going to people. You know what I'm saying? And then DJs would ask for it, and then they would spin it, and some DJs would buy a bulk, sell a bulk, and take percentages. That's what we was doing with Come Into My Room. And so now drop something on SoundCloud, and if it's banging, it's banging. So I feel like that's what you got to do: create your own wave and create your own movement. Like, so even before the music now, you've got people that create a movement, and people just like them. They just identify with that person as an artist. One of the biggest examples of that is Jay Avalanche. I feel Jay Avalanche's music. He's just on a wave. Everyone feels his wave, and now the music is growing into his wave.
Yeah.
Feki was another person that did that before. Feki's my boy, and his wave is so strong. Like, and that's what's predominantly what it is, and his music just speaks for itself. So yeah, if you can do that, it's not easy. It takes hard work, but that's the way.
I think anything that you want, you have to work for it. Fight for it,
definitely, man. Put your mind to it.
And who would you say inspires you?
Inspires me. I'm inspired by a lot of what I see going on just in music generally. Do you understand what I'm saying? My thing is always to push boundaries. Like when I came out, I was doing it all independently, as I was saying, with the whole white label stuff.
Yeah.
And then we signed to a major record label. Now, I love to see people like Section and that, because they're from the ends, they're from the South like me. And Stormzy, Bonkers, all of them like that. Obviously Crept and Cole, they just did their thing. Like, the way they came through, it's the new school version of what we were doing. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I respect it a lot, man. I love it.
Good. And obviously you got to catch most of the Musique show tonight, so you came down early. So who did you most enjoy watching today?
Do you know what? Yeah, Paigey Cakey is wavy.
She had the crowd going wild.
It is, yeah. She can sing as well.
Yeah, that's what I love about her.
She's actually very talented. Shout out to her. I know she's an actress. She's an actress as well. Like, no, she's very talented. She had the crowd in the palm of her hands, and it was a very dope show. Like, so shout out to Paigey. Big up Paigey Cakey. Still, big up you. Big up all crew.
All right. So where can we find you for those that don't know?
Starboy Nathan is the Twitter and the Instagram and the Facebook and everything. Starboy Nathan. I'm about to open up a public SoundCloud for the new album. I've been waiting for a very long time to unveil the new SoundCloud, because it's gonna have a lot of content on there, and that's coming very, very soon. So look out for that, Starboy Nathan.
Is that this side of the year, or are we waiting for the new year?
No, it's this side of the year.
Oh, wicked.
It's this side of the year.
Nice
Definitely.
little early Christmas present.
Yes.
Cool. Well, thank you for taking time out to sit down and have a chat with me. And your performance was amazing. Like I said, like I remember seeing you at Junior Jam. That was like 10 years ago. I'm not gonna say my age,
yeah,
but you know.
Shout out to you.
Yeah. That and like it's just they don't make music like that anymore. You don't really that old school R&B vibe. It's like you bring that in, you bring that back, and I love that.
That's definitely what I'm trying to bring back with the new album as well. I know everyone's influenced by what's going on right now.
Yeah.
And I am too, because I love current music, but what I also want to do is not stray away from myself and kind of bring like a breath of fresh air.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And do what I'm known for, and also take it forward a little bit. So it's a mixture of both.
Oh, well, I expect big things to come. So all the best for the future.
Thank you, darling.
And we hope to see you down at Musique again soon.
Well, definitely, it's family.
That's it, guys. Thanks for watching. And yeah, Musique London. Make sure you follow us. MUSIQUELDN.